G'day folks, this video could look a little bit like the one that I filmed up here last week. I've come to the same spot fishing for carp that I was at last week. I've got here a lot later. I've only got about an hour and a half of daylight left. I've been out here in Riverina, New South Wales, photographing wildlife again today. Today was a warm day, around 20 degrees, so I came out looking for some reptiles. I've had a great afternoon. Let's see if once again I can finish off a great afternoon by catching a fish or two. Okay, everything is just going to be a carbon copy of last week. I'm going to put that rod in the same spot that I was at last week. And I'm going to put that rod over there in the same spot that I was at last week. This is the rod that saw the most action last week. Getting a nibble already. Here we go, it's gone slack. It's pulling tight again, he's on there, he's got that. He's got this, no, it's gone really slack. I don't think he has got it. No, he's pulling tight again, Here we go. I reckon that something's got a hold of this. It's not a really aggressive bite, but you can just sort of see the rod's moving around a bit. Something's definitely playing with it. Got him. Not a very big fish. Ha! Some of the carp last week that I caught just about pulled the rod in the drink, but this didn't really bite all that hard, and it's not an overly big fish, but it is another carp. This is Carp Creek, this one. Welcome to Carp Creek, folks. It's a very dark carp, this one. Let's just beach you there. Dark Carp Creek. There we go. I'm on the board, folks. I've been here about 5 minutes and I'm on the board. Whoa, 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 look. It's been in about 1 minute since I missed it. That was quite a nice bite and I missed it. I put it straight back. I just sat back down on the lid of my esky. I've remembered my lucky blue esky today. As a result, I'm getting bites. That wouldn't have been there for 1 minute. I just put it in. I just sat down on the on my esky. I went to check my phone to see how much battery power it still had in it. And I look up and I was getting a bite. He's back, look, he's back. Come on. Come on. Surely. Look. He's still playing with it. It's just gone really slack. Got him. A bit more weight in this one, maybe. Come on, big fishy. It's his brother. There seems to be a lot of carp in this creek at the moment, around that 40 centimetre size. Nice enough to put up a nice fight and a bit of a battle, but not in monsters. And I know there are monsters in here because I've caught them before, but just at the moment the creek seems to be quite abundant with carp this size. About that one there I put around about 40 centimetres. Alright mate, bye. Here we go. Come on, take it. Got him. I was just on the phone to Brett Corker, the one and only. This one might be a bit bigger than the last couple. This one's got the drag squealing a bit. I was on the phone to Brett and I said, I've got to go, mate. I'm getting a bite. This one's a bit bigger than the last two that were both about 40 centimetres. I reckon this one, just let it guess, haven't seen it yet. Maybe up around the 60 mark. Oh, maybe not, maybe it's just got a bit more stamina. Look at the rod go, he's certainly fighting a lot better than the last two. I think he is a little bit bigger, but he's certainly not up around 60. There's actually not a whole lot bigger than the last two. I reckon, yeah, he's a bit heavier, certainly fatter. Yeah, he's a bit bigger than the last one. Rightio, I'll quickly show you how I'm rigged. That is a paternoster rig. I talk about this a lot on my channel. That's a sinker at the bottom with a loop in the line coming off to the side with a hook on the end of the loop and a bunch of worms. That keeps the bait just off the bottom a little bit, and when the fish pulls that way, it pulls the rod and not the sinker. I've got 2 sinkers on today because there's a bit of current out there. I've got a paternoster rig on both rods and a bunch of worms on both rods. But isn't it amazing, between this trip and the last trip to this particular spot, so far I've caught 7 carp, 4 last time and 3 this time, 6 of which have come from this rod on this rod holder and just the one off that rod over there. Isn't that amazing, the difference between the fishing there on that point and the fishing there on that point? G'day mate. I was just talking to the farmer up the road a minute ago, and you know what he said to me? He said, you won't find a bearded dragon yet, it's too early. That was 5 minutes ago. How good is that? What a ripper. He probably lives down inside that hollow tree. This is going to be a really bad light angle, I think. Look, there he goes. Where you going, mate? Straight into that hollow log. G'day, Stumpy. Oh, Stumpy tail. I would have thought it would be a little bit too cool for the stumpy tail. I thought today I might see a bearded dragon, but I didn't expect to see a stumpy or shingleback. Sometimes they call these things pine cone lizards. And you can see why, because they look like a pine cone. See ya, mate. Here we go, it's the black queen's turn, it's the black queen's turn. Got him. This is a carbon copy of last week. Last week I got 3 carp on that rod and 1 on this rod. So far today I've got 3 carp on that rod and 1 on this rod. One of these days I'm going to reel it in and it's not going to be a carp. It's going to be something else. And I'm not going to know, I'm going to be speechless, I'm not going to know what to say. I think this is the biggest carp today. Come on, Carpylicious. Should have bought a landing net. I'm only using 4-pound line on this rod. I've got my camera set up there taking a time lapse and I've put it in the wrong spot. I've put it right where I put it right where I probably want to beach the fish. I didn't put much thought into that. I'll get a quick photo of you, oh Carpio. I actually got up really early this morning and went fishing in Wangaratta for a couple of hours on sunrise. I fished from 6:30 a.m. until 9 a.m. and I never had a touch. 2.5 hours, I never had a bite. So far I've been here for 1 hour and I've caught 4 carp. But gee, it was cold. It was like -1 or -2. I'll tell you how cold it was. It was so cold that I saw a male flasher in a big long trench coat, but he had to just describe himself. I had a bite on this rod. It wasn't a bad bite. It was a good bite. A good bite. A good bite. Here it is. It's back. 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 I'm gonna get him. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's just sucking on that. He's playing a game with me. Have I got him? I've got him. I've got him. Oh, ha ha ha. Fishy number 5. Yeah. It's a 5-5. It's a 5-wicket innings for Robbie fishing. It is a 5-wicket innings for Robbie fishing. Same size as all the other carp, I reckon, around about that 40 centimetre size. It's dark. It's like a blackfish. Look at the colour of it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. Just getting a little bit of a nibble. It's not an overly aggressive bite, whatever it is. Look at my rod tip, it's like it's just sucking on it. It's not even a hard bite. I don't know whether to strike or what to do. Yeah, I think it's, I reckon it's got it in its mouth. Got him. Oh, I struck. Oh, they are on fire. This is possibly the best August fishing I've ever had for anything. This is number 6. I'm having so much fun. They're all a similar size. I have caught some absolute monsters in here, and none of them today. This is probably equal biggest. I've got a couple around this size, which looks to be around about the 50 centimetre size maybe. 6, and I didn't get here till 4:30, and it's currently 5:45. So I've been here for an hour and 15 minutes, and I've caught 6 carp. Now, it's not the best picture because it's really, really dirty. Now, see if I can clean it a bit for the camera. Clean you up a little bit before you go on TV, mate. Before you go on YouTube. That's probably the biggest one for the night, or equal biggest. I've caught a couple around that size. Probably around the 50, maybe low 50s. Maybe 3 or 4 pounds. No monsters, but 6 of these. And I've just had a fantastic afternoon. Rightio folks, I'm going to end this here. What a red hot carp bite. I've been here an hour and a half and I've caught 6 carp. It's just been fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. Now if you've got any questions regarding this fishing trip or any other fishing trip, hit me up on Patreon. If you support me, I will support you back by answering all of your questions. There's a link down below to where you can find me on Patreon. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.